Good morning, children. How are you today, huh? Bloody wolf. You're not DOS. I mean, you're kind of fun, but you're not DOS. Oh, and we have to go to DOS. Alright, come on, controller. There we go. Work for daddy! Alright, yeah, this is what we're up to. What language is that in? Is that Estonian or Finnish or something? The deck child. Fuck, that was funny. Mother, may I come inside? It's cold under the deck. What? Sometimes this shit happens so quickly. Half of these guys on the cover of Shell Shock look like that just looks like fucking, it kind of looks like what B-Real looks like today. Yeah. Come on. Alright. Okay. Yep, that seems fine. I feel like that didn't do anything, you know? I should run like the D setup. It's the same fucking thing. God damn it. Fuck you. Alright, let's test digital. Let's auto-detect all this shit.
HMI module alpha Humana on approach to...
Okay. MIDI. Whatever the fuck I did for that sound blaster. Blast my fucking sound. Blast the shit out of it. There we go. Alright. Okay. 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 Alright. Piss! God fucking almighty. Hey, you know what rappers are okay? Cypress Hill. They just enjoyed weed. None of them raped more people than the Japanese army. Oh, okay, so I went to setup and not didn't stop fucking. Okay. Alright. Shock. Hey, alright. Can't hear my MIDI or fucking digital audio, but alright, fine, whatever. Who gives a shit? I don't know if that's a real place. Well, we got the logo working, so that's a great development. Oh, Oh. I can't believe I went through all that fuck up. That's the kind of beat that takes me back. Let's go to the tank. Climb aboard tank. You know, I bet if I fiddled with this, I might be able to get it to work with, like, the fucking virtual on twin sticks. Alright. Go back to entrance. How do I just, like... Okay. Okay. Let's go see what one of the other fucking CD systems was doing with it. Where the fuck? You know, they've got a weed line, which is just how it always should have been. You know, out there, still touring. Did a Tiny Desk concert. I'm willing to bet Master P would have cost too much. Alright. I can't do a fucking simulation? Fuck you.
What up? You the new green boy, huh?
Yeah, let me have a game. Oh, you know what? Fine. I guess I just got rid of the simulation because it just crashed. What does that do? I guess I can't do it yet. I just want to see what the fucking game's like.
Okay, man.
Okay. Alright. L2, R2 give us looksy roundsies. That's pretty good. Alright. Okay, now that's rotating my head.
That's the way to do it, man. What you doing
Ow.
there? Get the hell out of the way, Jack. That's the way to do it, man.
I've always wanted to drive a tank while rappers yell at me. I mean, it's smooth, you know.
Yo, way to go. Well, you beat that sucker up.
Ah. I mean, if your tank can raise and lower like that, that'd be a good way to dodge shells. You know, imagine being in a tank shooting at an enemy tank, and the tank goes weep and ducks. Fuck off. Fuck off with this. Oh god. Shenanigans pictured. I'm gonna rope swing across a chasm to steal a cobra's life savings. See, that's what, like, the Irish leprechaun, they were just talking about cobras. Shenanigans. Fucking, I like, that's the fucking shenanigans, and then the screenshot I get is I'm in, like, my fucking flat, and it's depressing. Shenanigans. I mean, like, Stephen O'Day may be Irish enough to get away with all kinds of slurs in this. It's like hee-haw. You ever actually sit and watch some of hee-haw? Like, I don't mean just like clips on Family Guy or whatever. Like, watch an episode from start to fucking finish. It is such a weird show. Because it plays like it's made by, like, fucking city folk to make fun of country folk. But it's not. Efficiency apartment. Go doch. Well, I might get rid of Shell Shock to it. I feel like I feel like the DOS version may have some interesting differences, but also, fuck it, I could probably get it to work if I fucked around with it for a bit. Now we enter the Sherlocks. Oh, fuck me. You know, if you gave me a bunch of cocaine and morphine, I could probably solve crimes. Is this what a mind palace looks like? Is that what this is? I don't have one. I'm not fancy, alright? I'm stuck having to use, like, a brain shed. Those are just those boring logic puzzles they put in IQ tests. It's not even interesting. Another bow. That slang term for more morphine. Mind if I get some opiates? He'd have died of fentanyl today. So would House, actually. You know that would have happened. God. Please refer to the book that came with the game. Save for General Ryan's drunken unpleasantness, cruising aboard the Destiny was lovely. The sky sunny at day and sprinkled with stars at evening, whilst the moon left a trail of light across the moody black sea. It was on the second night that a rapping upon our stateroom door awakened us. We share a bed. Yeah, his name could just be Sherlock Trailer. Well, if nothing else, these are interactive video mysteries, and I am kind of excited about that. Ooh. Ooh. Shenboot? Alright, not what I wanted. The thing about writing a genius is you have to be clever yourself. You know? I think the funny thing about the movies is that's probably a more accurate depiction of Holmes that we've had in any of the fucking... Because he was never an old guy in the fucking stories. He was in like his 30s. And he did Baritsu. Like the fucking martial arts shit was legit. The instructions.
If you need help, all you have to do is ask. And this, dear player, is the place to do exactly that. Choose this horse and carriage after you have chosen your destination from either your notebook or the directory. It will take you where you want to go.
Alright.
London is not a beautiful city. Under the soot that covers its buildings is a teeming mass of 4 million souls trying to survive, mostly off of each other. We see it in the paper every day. Thankfully, we have the London Times to keep us informed of all these troubling activities with an unbiased eye and razor-sharp accuracy. We find this publication to be of invaluable assistance in our investigations, and I'm sure you will as well. Among the forces of evil which run rampant in this city, there are also, thankfully, two groups of individuals who will aid us in our cause. As we do, they attempt to right wrongs and restore harmony and civility to the streets of London. The first of these groups is a ragtag association of young ruffians. I call them the Baker Street Irregulars.
Fucking ruffians.
They may be scruffy and ill-bred, but they are on the right side of the law.
Well, at least they're not scallywags.
See everything and overhear everyone.
Select one what? A hog?
Quentin Hogg is a crime reporter for the Police Gazette.
Alright.
What rubbish! What balderdash!
You must have read something terribly disturbing, Watson, for you to be so overwrought this early in the morning.
Indeed, Holmes. It's irresponsible of the Times to play upon people's superstitions.
Ah,
You must be referring to the affair of the mummy's curse. Has the entire city in an uproar.
The more things, the more change, the more they stay the same.
Mummy was the murderer. I'm surprised you haven't taken some interest in this case, Holmes.
To the contrary, my dear Watson. I have made some inquiries.
I mean, it's funny because, like, you know, when this was written, deductive reasoning was basically a superpower. Like, the idea that you'd just, like, not, like, fucking, you know, see a crime and go, alright, yeah, no, the nearest poor person did it. Oh, are these my little ruffians? Oh, am I not allowed to fucking... Okay. Meek Sir Jasper. Is this? Okay. That's not a comfortable way to read this. Lots of deaths. Massage and electricity. Perfect instruction in the most approved system give by a lady. Experience practicing under the first medicinal men in London. Terms 4 lessons 2 guineas. Test out my giant steam-powered vibrator. Can you survive? Oh, it's not based off a TV show. These are just, you know... I get, like, back when... Storage... And it kind of had to happen this way. Storage capacity expanded before there was anything to fill it. And... So all of a sudden, games that had been used to basically having, you know... tens of megabytes, maybe, to deal with, had, like, hundreds. And there were, you know, weren't no 3D to put in it. So they were like, well, how will we fucking, you know, we could fill this with what? What can we do with this? And that's where fucking digitized actors swept in and very briefly filled the fucking void, which is tremendously funny. You're awfully stuffy for a guy that's frequently whacked out on fucking cocaine and opium. Sherlock Holmes in the case of the Duchess's vulva. I feel like these were all filmed at once. '92. That's actually, this is fairly early.
I dare say, Holmes, I believe someone has left a note upon our door. Dear Mr. Holmes, please check today's Times. I think you will find something of interest. Signed, a friend.
Holmes doesn't have friends. Alright, so is that like... Okay, no. Well, where's the fucking...
I dare say, Holmes.
Terribly sorry. It seems you need to turn up a clue or so more.
How do I read the thing that I just got given? Help me, scallywags! Ah, fuck you. These have better production values than a lot of Doctor Who episodes. Japanese love Western detective stories. Holmes, fucking Columbo. They should just make a new Nice Guys movie every 18 months. I want it. That's how Columbo worked. Like every fucking like couple of months you'd get a new Columbo movie. Like each episode is like 90 minutes long and they're like a TV movie. And we could have that with Nice Guys, but the world is a cruel and cold place. The movie is so fucking good. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of bullshit Nintendo attempts to swing with this one, because, like, you'll notice that, you know, you can't copyright, like, guy runs along and jumps on things, you know, you can't copyright a genre, you know? Like, they weren't even the first monster fucking thing game.
I believe the inspector may have an interesting case for us, Holmes.
I told you, Watson, I am tormented by a migraine and I need to take my cure.
I'll take only a moment of your time, Mr. Holmes.
Go on then, Inspector, but make a stab at the essence, please.
All right. A Mr. Melvin Tuttle, a junior partner with the law firm of Sloane, Swarthmore and Cartwright, dropped dead of a heart attack yesterday. We believe it was poison.
Oh, yes. Sloane, Swarthmore and Cartwright is one of the most prestigious law firms in London.
Pray let him continue, Watson.
You may want to know that I have spoken with the partners.
I feel like it should just cut back and he just, you know, belt tied to the arm, flicking the little fucking syringe. One of those, like, reusables from the early days, too, you know, metal and glass. Okay. Oh, that's right, yeah, it was the point and clicks. I mean, these are at least a bit more in terms of the gameplay department. It's such a good, it's like Nice Guys is such a fucking good movie. That should be our Columbo. That should be just a thing we get, like, you know, just continually until both or either of them are dead. Like, fucking all of these, like, Apple are throwing tons of money at nonsense that they don't advertise. You know? I don't know what the fuck you're going on about, Philip.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
We could set the clocks by you, Mr. Holmes.
Regular in small things only, Forbes. Now, when my brother arrives, please send him in.
Very good, sir.
"5 million souls in London, Watson, and not one of them needs my services. An entire week without work. It's intolerable. Absolutely unendurable.
I feel like that's a touch
Perhaps I can
nasal
find
for
something
him.
diverting in my room. At least I'll escape your censorious glances."
Holmes, I protest.
I'm going off to do opiates. I shan't be disturbed.
"Stuff and nonsense, Doctor. Your eyes tell a different story, as if I'd stolen from the alms box."
I mean, Philip, given that there was like a 12-year gap between quitting drinking and this, I'd say the two are fairly unrelated.
Mr. Holmes, by bonded messenger, no less.
Thank you, Mrs. Hudson. You are a treasure. Hello, it's from my brother. This is most welcome.
There should be like just one where he completely fucks up a case because he's written off.
Join me at the Diogenes.
I know there was a, I can't remember the name of it. It's a good film. It's,
Note to elicit such a smile. Whatever can he want?
Who knows? He's as furtive as a Freemason. And
God, I
as
can't remember the names of the people in it. I can see
their
their faces. I can't remember the names.
At his club is
But
short.
basically, like, Holmes is like a fucking just
He
drunkard
may
and
need help
addict, and
identifying a
Watson
rare
does all the
tobacco.
fucking work.
Grab your hat, Doctor. We're off to one of the queerest spots in London.
But nothing too faggy.
Lead on, Holmes.
Oh, language drift. Alright, look, let's just get to this queerest spot in London. Attack the pigeon. Damn it. Am I playing as fucking Watson? Is that a fucking vole? Alright. Is that like a clown farm? What is that? I don't know London. Okay, police house. I mean, you know, I'm never gonna kick a point-and-click adventure game out of bed. There's always something. You know? Rose Tattoo is the name of a shitty Australian pub rock band. Experience Victorian England with a full cast of video-captured characters. Use the point-and-click lab table to examine evidence. Yeah, that's fun. Wait, was someone exploded? Yeah, look at that. What is that? 92? Nah. That was 96. Alright, so Rose Tattoo would have been the sequel to this one. A serrated scalpel would suck. Once a long time ago, Electronic Arts made video games. Just, you know, I want to vanish behind a cloak like that, but I can't. Oh, you little shit. Kids these days. All busy kicking cans. You're not an asshole, Philip. You're just fucking confusing. Like, what do you think I'm doing here? This is an hour out of my fucking day. What lifestyle? Again, there was 12 years between these two events. Like,
I will not deny his request. Watson, if you would accompany me.
Ooh. Yes, this is a good early 90s one. Look at that. Hurling sticks. For when you really want to hit the Irish. Oh, fuck you. I want my hurling stick. I mean, that's not hurling, though. I don't know what the Afghans call that, but hurling is a sport. Like, it's just hockey where they let you have head-height swings. And no one wears fucking protective equipment, because, you know, you're just gonna die anyway. Bullet holes. That's a problem. Watson, in a lot of ways, was basically Sherlock Holmes' phone. I could see something like this getting like a Sherlock Holmes thing made in the future where Watson's like some shitty fucking AI that someone has on their fucking phone. Original idea, do not steal. Sinking City was alright. The riddle of the clown jewels. He is an evil detective. Ugh. Like, I needed to understand why, like, you know, this was how it was. And then you got games that looked like the last one with, like, graphics and fucking shit. And it was just so much better. You were like, my god, look at that. You know? It was just words. This is just fucking, you know, a book that was awkward. I was never an alcoholic. I was just self-medicating. I'm basically undiagnosed ADHD. Shin, tittle, shin, fish. Well, that was fun. No. My eyes passed over our rooms at Baker Street, the various mementos of our earlier cases scattered all about. Newspapers, journals, the indices, and the commonplace books are strewed about the room, piled in teetering towers at every corner. There is both a sense of security here and a sense of excitement. I don't believe you. I feel like you're fibbing to me, Holmes. Alright, what's the Vatican up to? But one or two trifling matters burden me. I can see no sense nor feel my way, yet they should be simple affairs, quickly concluded. Alright. Blah blah, someone was molested. Beep. Shaman! It's funny what a big deal tank autism has turned out to have. You know, impact that tank autism has turned out to have on the world, you know? Because there have been trained autistics for fucking ever. And, like, no one ever thinks about them. You know, because, well, fucking, why would you? God, imagine the first fucking train autistic finally seeing a train, you know? And just it clicking. It's like, I could just go look at these, and I can write the numbers down, and I can find out when they go. You know, all this time, just, I don't know, sitting around looking at, like, fucking the dirt, and then here comes the train, and then just click. All right. Well, let's end this. least the controls work. Adventure. Oh, found the map button. Alright. Ah, take that, tree. What's that? What are you? Oh, you're fucking dead now, aren't you, motherfucker? I mean, look, the sound is fucking atrocious, but otherwise, you know, this works a lot better than most of the fucking things I've fucking stumbled across. You know, the little fucking... Ow, who did that? Stop that. You, how dare you? Who's hurting me? Aha, an unattended house. Tank food. Ouch. Oh, I have that controller. I'm not going to break it out for this shit, but I do have it. Are you ready to shift shit? Okay. Right. Imagine going to the trouble of making a video game just to make the most boring thing ever. Like, how do you not stop? How do you not get that, and you just be like, ah, this is a bad idea. You know, this is just a bad idea. They happen, nip them in the bud. Oh, God. Fucking SSI. A fucking million years of fucking SSI. Fucking goddamn... For all Civil War fans. For people with Civil Warism. Ooh, let's have a demo. Alright, escape to continue. I don't know why. Sound on. Hell yeah. E. Jesus wept. Huh. Alright, so this is actually like old arcade Shinobi. Yeah, there's Ken O. I wonder if this is going to be based on the Mega Drive port or if it's going to go more for the arcade style. Because, I mean, either way, if they can get it to, like, if it can be smooth, this could be decent. Like, it's still like a fucking, you know... That seems fine. Ding! Oh. Alright. Found jump. Stop that. Alright, how do I do the fucking background jump? Because... Okay, I found it. Or I didn't. Okay, because you meant to be able to jump up to that, like, plane. But, like, I can't. Found the ninja magic button. Alright, it's its whole own button. Alright. I mean, you know, this could use some fucking music, like... Alright. Okay. Now I can't get down. Hey. That sucked. Here's what Shinobi should look like. I had this on the Master System. Alright, look, that's PS3 Shinobi. You don't put PS3 Shinobi in the Master System Shinobi fucking art section, you sons of bitches. Philip, I want you to try and understand why I might be confused. You think in streaming an hour a day is, like, similar in that way. See, because if you hold up and then jump in this one, ow. Or down and jump, he changes, like, levels. Oh, fuck. Sword to the ass. Ninja fucking star to the head. Stop kidnapping my ninja children. No. Sword. Oh, hell yeah, I got my health back too. This is what you get for rescuing all the kids. And then there was this shit. Look at this. This is like fucking 3D. This was hard. Ah, what? I thought I fucking could want him. Ah, you got me, you cheeky bastard. I used to be able to actually beat those back in the day. Because you get ninja magic for beating all the fucking... Oh, dear. I don't know if we're ready for Korea trying to be funny. Okay. Uh-huh. It's the shit! Did it just turn into teeth? This wasn't what I was expecting. I don't know what that's doing. Why am I a little angel? You know, this feels like a Master System game in a lot of ways. Stop fucking... Alright. I mean, like... These do more damage, but like fucking... The physics for the bull... Why? Oh, God. I clicked on the wrong damn thing now. Like, that was a few degrees off of being, you know, just a bit more playable, even. Like, I'll play a fucking, you know, horizontal shooter called Shit Fighter. That doesn't scare me. The fuck's shogi? Ah! Yeah, that's the face I just pulled. It's a guy being told he's gonna have to sit down and play fucking shogi. We need another Parodius. Welcome to Shogi, an exotic variation of chess that will challenge your tactical and strategical skills. Shogi Master combines a strong computer opponent with graphics and learning aids that you'll enjoy whether you are a beginning or an advanced player. We're the same color. You can't say black when we're the same fucking color. There's no... Fuck you, Shogi. I'm turning on my computer to play a fucking board game. Good God. A light gun game from before time! Certified virus-free. That's what a virus would say. Clown, 4 points. Down, 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 ding, ding. Clown! It's not even a light gun game. It's just moving like a fucking floor penis back and forward to shoot horrible color things. Alright, 1990 version. Come on, baby. I mean, man, the difference you'd get in games between 1986 and 1990. Alright, let's practice. Fuck you. It's like fucking, you know, whatever the fuck. I guess I saw something GTA is like 10 years old or some shit. GTA 5. And it's like, you could release that today still, you know? Some fucking thing where one flag gets into my room bothers me. I'm gonna fucking murder the shit out of it when I get out of here. Why'd this go all the way back to the start? Fuck you. And that can go away too. The fuck's a Langrisser? This might be kind of fun. Okay. Was that like my fucking super? Ow. That's not a takes damage sound, okay? That's a you died sound, don't... That was enough to kill me? What's my fucking health bar even? I can't even fucking see it. This is weird. It's like a fucking RPG shooter, but like, what the fuck? It's just always some shit, you know? Like, these are just guys on fire. I feel like if we just give it a second, that issue will take care of itself. You know? Like, there'll be a shock element to being attacked by a guy on fire, but like, I still also think that you know, give it a minute. Oh, now look, those are coming from behind. That's just forbidden. Again, that's like close to being good. It's just fucking couple of steps away. Oh god. Whatever, that's a tomorrow problem. Because I feel like trained autistic is like a biological thing. you know. So they have to have been getting born before trains. And there have to have been some around when trains started kicking in. Like, not when someone was like, hey, I got this fucking, you know, when the steam engine was first fucking managed. Like, once trains are, it just goes for trains. This is just like suddenly, you know, the puzzle pieces fall into place. It's just the most amazing thing ever. The great thing about Abuse the Irish is you could just make that the subtitle for just completely unrelated things. Quake 2, Abuse the Irish. Oh, God. Alright, well. Ever felt like this went up yesterday, so go watch that and remember that you can be our deck child. For the next episode. Deck child. That's on YouTube and Podbean. So go check those out. Brainless is a weird episode. I mean, they're all kind of weird episodes, but I feel like there are some fucking standouts. Sherlock Holmes abusing the Irish. Some kind of hooligan. I'll throw you in with the fucking scofflaws and scallywags. Deck child. Was the door locked? Like, why didn't you go inside? You were under there for hours. That fascinates me. Yeah, there would have been canon autistics. You're right. Talking about, like, fucking, you know, barrel gauges and amounts of powder and shit. Shot construction. That was Deep Space Nine. Star Trek Abusing the Irish was Deep Space Nine. One of my favorite things in fiction is the way Chief just became like a toilet for horrendous things to happen to him. I love that shit. I fucking love it. Because it'll happen kind of organically, you know? It's just these quirks. Right, so you could have gone inside, you just didn't. You just hid under a deck for... Oh, that's great. That's what I was hoping. Sort of. Melhouse is a pathetic character, and Melhouse is a bit closer to like Zoidberg. Chief, you know, the story format of like Star Trek is a bit different to things like, you know, Futurama and Simpsons. Like, Chief was a punishment toilet, but he wasn't a psychic toilet. Like, he wasn't a pathetic character having this happen to him over and over again. Like, it was just, like, again, this is what I mean about it being, like, sort of just a kind of a fluke that this sort of idea developed. He was just, like, you know, he just became the go-to for dramatic suffering. You know, not nearly least of all because Cole Meany was, you know, good at fucking doing it. You know, like, yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, he was just great at, like, carrying this, like, fucking dramatic weight. But then it just, you know, over, like, a long enough stretch of seasons and different writers going, you know, hey, I'd like to do a fucking Chief Goes to Hell prison for a full Lifetime episode. And this one, aliens teleport an airbag into his colon and detonate it. Zoidberg they imbue with enough character to kind of give him this almost like tolerable element. But I mean, like, particularly in the first run, like, he was a very good psychic toilet. And I mean, he is like a knob sometimes as well, so it sort of balances out. Like, Melhouse is a knob sometimes, but also, God, like, some of the stuff some of the indignities and injustices he suffers. And it's like the fucking Gandhi setting in Civ, where, like, it just circles back around to madly hostile. He's so pathetic and undeserving of all of this that the fact that it keeps happening circles it all the way back around to fucking funny as shit. Riker also fucked a lot. Like, Riker was just he was the body. You know, like, so he had the physical things happen to him while, like, Picard used his, like, fucking mighty French brain to get out of problems. I'm still annoyed that there's no uncensored version of that John fucking Zoidberg. Like, we got the DVDs just to get that, and it's just not in it. I'm still so pissed off about that. Don't fucking, you know, like, Family Guy, you get the fucking DVDs of Family Guy, and the swears are uncensored. And that is fun. You know, it adds a lot. Just the bit where Brian goes, yeah, in your fucking face, fucktard. All I wanted to hear was John fucking Zoidberg. Because that was an earned moment, you know? And that was a patchy episode, but that moment was fucking earned. You know, the name's not slick. Which episode is that? That sounds like a creepypasta. No, it sounds like a fucking like an urban legend. Oh, the surrogate mother one. I think that might have just been, like, aired here. I don't know. Because, like, that's an America thing. Yeah, like, I think that is aired on Fox. Like, again, stuff like this happens in, like, you know, America has some of the most censorious fucking media shit. Like, just don't even notice sometimes. All right. And I'm kind of curious if it's on Disney. Yeah, whatever. Like, it's also it's one of those ones where it's, you know, the episode's not like it's mostly about, like, the surrogate thing. Like, I mean, there have been episodes where Stewie has, like, been trying to, like, give Lois an abortion. It's just always the funniest shit to hear. Like, you know, like, there's always just one dumbass, like, when some fucking thing gets banned in Australia, and it's just some American who's going, oh, look at this, and I'm just like, you're a fucking retard. Like, A, you live in a state that is, to me, a third world country. And B, huge swaths of your media are censored. And self-censored. Constantly. Like, we had, like, Sopranos was just on network TV here. Uncut. They just had it on after 9:30. You know, it's always, this dipshits going on about, oh, I got freedom. It's like, your state had miscegenation laws up until surprisingly recently. Freedom. It's a word I don't truly understand, and instead just wield it like a cudgel because my life is an endless suffering dirge, and I vote against my own self-interests. Well, whatever. Slightly more lethal plague will sort him out. Alright. Well, praying for that, and until then, watch my show, or I'll bash you fucking kids.